Chapter 1308. How are things over at the border? Wilbur asked. Carl responded. We've set up a relocation point for any refugee believers who have managed to escape to be moved to somewhere safe. But there have been many more who have either been captured or just killed outright. They've gone too far. Catherine's face lit up with a red glow of fury. Cameron, Wilbur called out. Yes, Your Holiness. Cameron hurried to stand. How many men do you have now? Asked Wilbur coldly. Vice Captain Dawson and I make up 2 ambience levels. We have 3 beginner ambience levels as well. And also 30 aura level members of the church militia, Cameron replied. Wilbur nodded. Go to the borders now to take out believers in, as long as they've crossed the borders. Kill anyone who dares to come after them. Yes, Your Holiness. Cameron and Dawson got to their feet and bowed, hurrying off to do as told at once. Does our church have any fighting strength as of now? Wilbur then asked. Catherine got to her feet. Your Holiness, we have 2,000 young and able believers in Saturn Village. I'm sure that all you need to do is say the word and 20,000 believers will gather at once. They may be mortals, but I am certain that their absolute faith will ensure that they fight the enemy to the death. A shapeless energy seemed to surge out of Catherine as she spoke, filling the listener with a sense of gusto. Wilbur sighed to himself. This natural charm of hers was really something else. All right. Spread the word then. I want to let these holy Illuminati folks know that the Church of the Flame Dragon Lord is far from the weaklings they think we are, said Wilbur coldly. Catherine nodded, heading off to carry out the order. Just then, Carl frowned. Your Holiness, I've just received news that the former president of Terry is going to issue a press statement tomorrow announcing the legalization of Milo's government and the banning of the Church of the Flame Dragon Lord. Is that so? Wilbur said coldly. Well, I'd like to see what he says. Carl frowned. Tyrone Simmons had a pretty good relationship with our church when he was still president. And we've also given him a good deal of financial help and saving their natural disaster victims. I can't believe he would do this. We'll see what he says. He'd be making an enemy of himself if he pledges loyalty to the Church of Holy Illuminati, said Wilbur, narrowing his gaze. The next afternoon, Wilbur, Carl, and Catherine sat in front of the television watching the news. The national broadcast station in Terria was live with a press conference, its audience filled with reporters. Tyrone came up to the podium in a suit with the company of his secretary. Milo Konos, the current president, sat down in the same row dressed in military uniform. Tyrone picked up his script, glancing at it before looking at the reporters before him. The cameras flashed endlessly. Tyrone shut his eyes for a long time, finally opening them to say, As your former president, I hereby declare. The lights continued to flash. Backstage, Mickey and Gary could hardly contain their glee. They loved nothing more than this feeling of complete control. It gave them a high that even trumped getting a beautiful woman. I declare Milo Kono's armed forces to be undeniably illegal. They have a powerful, evil force controlling them, and are a public enemy of the people of Terria. The Church of the Flame Dragon Lord, on the other hand, is the proper and legal religion. They have been nothing but kind, helping the people of Terria greatly and even